everyone, namaskara, and it's great to have you all back again. Pasta is my go-to Italian dish. It's super easy to make, simple, and most of all, yummy. So here I am making my version of the pasta without compromising the actual essence of it. Let's get rolling to see how I make this comfort food of mine. I like my pasta loaded with veggies. So here I am slicing some onions first and then chopping them into smaller chunks. Then some garlic as well that's finely chopped, which is my main go-to ingredient for any pasta. Honestly, you can add any veggies of your choice. I usually like my pasta colorful, so I'm slicing in some red peppers. Then comes the healthy broccoli. I cut them into florets and then make smaller pieces of it by hand. My son eats this as well, and it's a perfect way to feed him the veggies with the pasta. Some store-bought sliced mushrooms, and finally some chopped spinach. Along the way, I will talk about the don'ts while cooking pasta, which are very crucial, so keep an eye out. Once the prep work is done, I keep water for boiling in a kettle. You can of course do this over a stove top, but this is a lot faster. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. I then put a large pot on the stove top and add the boiled water to the pot. Make sure you do not use a small pot here because it results in the pasta getting clumpier. Then I add in salt, like a lot of it, and here I've used about 2 tablespoons. I think this is the first rule in cooking pasta, is to make the water really salty. My husband, who watches a million different cooking shows, told me about this. Now, even though the water is boiled from the kettle, I wait for the water to come to a rapid boil in the pot again before adding my pasta. Now that the water is boiling, I am going to add my pasta. My choice here is penne, but you are free to use any shape whatsoever. And I think everybody has a preference when it comes to what shape of pasta they need to use. Also, make sure you do not forget to stir the pasta once it goes inside the water. Now that the pasta is cooking, I'm adding olive oil in a pan. To this, I've added in some sliced white onions. And then goes the chopped garlic. And once that's done, I'm adding in some red bell pepper, aka the red capsicum. I will wait for this to become tender completely before I add in my next set of veggies. Then goes in the mushroom. And then some broccoli. I'm giving this a quick stir. Once these veggies are well cooked, I added in some spinach. While that is cooking, I check to see if the pasta is done and then strain the pasta. Make sure you do not rinse the pasta in cold water here. I'm sauteing the veggies one last time here and checking to see if the broccoli is cooked well enough. Then goes my favorite vodka sauce, but you can use what you have or what's available for you. I will have my DIY vodka sauce recipe on my blog, so go take a look if you're interested. going to mix this all together and wait for it to come to a boil. To this sauce goes the pasta. Make sure you don't leave the pasta strained for too long, as this is going to make the pasta stick to each other. So try and use it as immediately as possible. I'm going to give this a quick stir, and since I like my sauce to be on the pastier or the saucier side, I'm going to add in a little more sauce to make it a little thick. Once it's all stirred, I'm going to add in some dried oregano. I love the flavor it gives and I always use it in all my pastas. And as you see, I'm not going to add in any extra salt as the sauce has the salt itself, but if you wish to add more, you can. The key ingredient in my pastas is the half and half. If this is not readily available, it's just half cream and half milk, and this gives a yummy flavor, and I love how this also gives a light orangish color to it. That is pretty much it. This simple pasta is ready to be served. You can top it off with cheese, some olives, or even basil. Food is all about enjoying it, so make it your own. I make this almost every week with different veggies and have done this at many gatherings as well. It has definitely been a crowd pleaser. So give this recipe a try and let me know how you all liked it. Definitely a favorite from my kitchen. I hope you enjoyed my kitchen tales. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. To get notifications, do not forget to hit the bell icon when you subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all in my next one real soon.